Alright, let's do take two. I feel like no one talks about what it's genuinely like in the UK to be disabled and trans. Being transgender, you are more likely to be physically assaulted, sexually assaulted, you're more likely to be killed, you're more likely to go homeless, you're more likely to lose your job. We're being pushed out of public life. We are not allowed to go to the toilet in public anymore. We are no longer in the Equalities Act of 2010. The people stated that we will treat trans people equally as everyone else. And the people in charge have gone, no, they didn't mean that back then. It was in 2010. The people who wrote that law are still alive. Ask them. But no, they don't. Anyway, that's what it's like being trans. You're on the brink of collapse constantly. But being autistic, I have no college education, got kicked out of secondary schools, got no GCSEs. I'm physically disabled and mentally disabled. I suffer with non-epileptic seizures, which can come out as fucking anything, which is either me staring off into the distance, my eyes doing fucking this, or me just dropping to the ground and full-on twitching. I cannot work, and the government sees my benefits, my lifeblood, which, bearing in mind, my unemployment is about £730 a month. It's meant to cover, my PIP, a little bit more, but that's meant to cover food, £70 a week. Food for my pet, that can be up to £40 a week. Water, gas, electricity, heating in general. On top of that, my PIP, which is about £300, that some people get more, some people get less. And the government has called it pocket money. That £300 pays off my entire electricity bill, and that is it. Just my electricity bill, because my energy provider, E.ON Electricity, EON, decides that, and my landlord gets, in big quotes, this is the actual quote, a good deal. So I pay about £200 a month for a one-bedroom flat. The electricity includes exactly 3 lights, one in the hallway, one in the living room, two in my bathroom. Got a mirror and a regular light. Don't have a bedroom light anymore. That bulb died months ago, and I'm literally too short to replace the bulb myself. I don't have a ladder. Main bulb in the living room died. They put a new bulb in, and the bulb never put out enough power, so it barely lights up anything. So I sit in the dark. I have a computer. The Viv goes on and off. I have no money. The money genuinely does not go far enough. People will say, if you're miserable, stop being trans, and that fixes some of your problems. It doesn't fix fucking everything. I can tell you that much. It will do me more harm than good. I will die, because I'm on this medication that's keeping me alive. And, you're a ward of the state. You're in the welfare system. You're a tax thief. You're stealing the taxpayers' money. Do you know? And I cannot stress this enough. The amount of money that is being lost due to fraud on PIP, 0. It is so impossibly hard to claim disability, which is known as PIP in the UK. I can't remember what it stands for. PIP is almost impossible to claim. And there is literally about 0 fraud. Probably lose about $1 or $2 grand a year. The whole system, out of everyone. There's a couple million people. More money is lost in fraud, tax dodging. Much more is lost than in PIP. Unemployment is really hard to claim. I can't work, so I get it. But I have to have a medical letter about it. And occasionally they will call up and say, are you still ill? And it's like my brain is destroyed due to copious amounts of alcohol. So yeah, I'm still ill. I have no money. And there is two options for me. Number one, sell out on my beliefs. Go full right-wing grifter and get all of that money and leave poverty and throw every trans person and every disabled person and be the one good one in the eyes of the Republican. But when everyone else is told to face the wall, I'll be right next to you. But except I'll wear a nice watch before having it stolen from me and having the word tranny tattooed on my forehead, and then my eyes gouged out and then shot in the head. Choice two is I do OnlyFans and sex work. I don't want to. I can't. OnlyFans is hard. Genuinely. A load of people have OnlyFans as their side gig. You've got to do different poses, different positions, wear different outfits, constantly do makeup, stay thin, and a slight crack and you lose tons of money. It's not flash your tits and get £1 million like everyone says. There is so much fucking work. They are essentially, this is genuinely what a lot of OnlyFans are, because not all of them show their tits. They are freelance models. They are models. They show off their body in nice clothes. They don't get paid by any fashion brand. You pay them. They're freelancers. That is it. I can't do that. And I don't want to do sex work. But I'm stranded. And I can't do anything about it. You know, I've always seen myself as like a designated failure in life. If I fail, so no one else has to, and I can teach people from that. But I don't want to be that. And I make these videos to still be that. And I hope that maybe, probably never, because no one ever makes money from these. Rarely anyone does. Maybe one day I can make content online. And I can talk about my mental health struggles and people get better from it. Why I get worse. But maybe I can get money and escape this hellhole. Now the question is, what about my rent? And I'm a ward of the state. I am in the care of a support agency because of my autism. And yeah, that's fun. Been a part of a support agency, but if you're technically going with starting in college since 2017, never living in the same place for more than 2 years, constantly moving around. I want a home. And the government will be like, oh, you just want lots of money. And it's like, I want a house. I want a 2-bedroom house with a garden. I don't want anything else. I just want something small. I want a life. And I'm never going to get that. So what do I do? So yeah, that's everything. See ya.